It's good to see each one of you here this morning. Who here is glad to be in church this morning? We won't ask the other way. Don't want you to be too honest, I guess. But nonetheless, we are glad that you're here. We're glad that you joined us this morning. Before we have a time of fellowship, I'll give you some announcements. Don't forget, tonight is an offering for Harmony Hill, and we want to support God's work as He leads young people to Christ through that work. We're excited about what they're doing. Speaking of that, Kids Camp is this week, and then Youth Camp, as you can see, is in a few weeks, and the offering for them will be tonight, so keep that in mind. July 31st is quarterly business meeting, so put that on your calendar and make sure that's on there. Keep that on your calendar, in your mind, and that's coming up soon before we know it. There's another announcement I'd like to give to you. As you know, the Frenches have had a lot of physical hardships while they've been in Colorado. Brother French has had heart problems and had stents, and then Sister French fell down a flight of stairs where she was staying and just was banged up. And of course, knowing all of that, I'm sure you realize it's probably not a good thing for them to try to get themselves back home on their own. I was willing to go out there and fly out there and drive them back, but a friend there has volunteered she felt like, or I don't know if it's she or he, but they felt like they needed to drive them back. And but of course, they'll need to fly back home once they've driven them back to Mount Zion. I was thinking as a church, it might be a good thing if we would offer to help cover the expenses of that plane ticket for that friend that's graciously offered to take a lot of time and just take a few days and get them back home safely. So if you'd like to give towards that, just give it to me directly after church sometime today. That'd be fine. And I know that would be something good to just try to help them out and not reward, but say thank you to this friend of theirs that has offered to get them back home. And I know they would appreciate help there. If you can do that, that'd be great. Again, give it to me if you'd like to. At this time, stand with me if you would, and let's have a good time of fellowship together as God's people.